It hasn't been long since Lisa Rinna left the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but she is already making plans to return to reality TV. After a very turbulent tenure on RHOBH, Lisa recently left the show. Although the precise cause of Lisa's departure is unknown, numerous suggestions have been put forth. It is difficult to determine whether her personal narratives ever had a significant role in the show, even though her presence will be missed from a dramatic perspective. When asked if she would be the star of a reality program about her family, Lisa Rinna of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills played it safe in an interview with Page 6. In response to a direct question concerning a potential show on her family, Lisa stated, "Never say never." That isn't a clear affirmative or negative response on Lisa's post-RHOBH plans, except from the statement that "I love fame." Even though Lisa loves being famous via reality TV, she admits that her time on RHOBH was over. As of right now, Lisa has no specific plans to perform with her family. The drama of Lisa Rinna's RHOBH departure. Lisa Rinna has never been silent, and she left RHOBH in the same manner. In a statement, Lisa claimed she was still in mourning following the death of her mother Lois and was dissatisfied with how she was portrayed in the last season of the show. She believed that her behavior on the show was influenced by the timing of her own loss. But there are also rumors that Lisa might have lost her job since she no longer had a personal plot, and her role on the show had changed to one of a pot stirrer. Lisa Rinna appears to have gone on her own initiative because she is able to admit that her time on RHOBH was intended to be finished. Lisa seems to have benefited from her departure, but it appears that she is not as happy as she seems online because she is open to returning to reality TV. Given how difficult her previous season was for her personally, Lisa's need to return to the spotlight might not be the best thing for her. Lisa won't be returning to the television anytime soon, regardless of what happens with the upcoming season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills or Lisa's future family program. It will be a long time before Lisa gets another chance to stir things up, because it takes a long time to set up, pitch, film, and edit shows. The question of who would watch a show on the Rinna/Hamlin family in the first place still stands. For years, Lisa Rinna was the hurricane that swept through the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, equal parts glam, grit, and unforgettable lip gloss. With her signature bluntness and ever-swirling drama, she became a lightning rod on Bravo, captivating viewers as much as she polarized them. But after announcing her departure from RHOBH in early 2023, many wondered, what's next for Lisa Rinna? Now, with a sly smile and a wink to the future, Lisa Rinna has confirmed she's in talks to star in a new reality show, one that could showcase a side of her fans have only glimpsed behind the chaos of Housewives. And in true Rinna fashion, she's not holding back on the possibilities. "I've got more to say, and it deserves its own spotlight." In a recent candid interview with Entertainment Tonight, Rinna revealed that her reality TV journey may not be over. Not by a long shot. "I've got more to say, and it deserves its own spotlight," she teased. "RHOBH was a chapter, but I've lived a whole life before it, and I'm ready to show people who Lisa Rinna really is when she's not holding a diamond." This simple confession lit up the internet. Rumors began swirling across Bravo blogs and fan accounts about what kind of show Rinna might launch next. Would it be another ensemble cast drama, a solo docuseries, or something entirely new? Whatever it is, one thing's for sure, Lisa Rinna doesn't do boring. Life beyond Beverly Hills. Rinna's departure from RHOBH after 8 explosive seasons came with its fair share of applause and criticism. Some fans were sad to see her go, recognizing her as the engine that often kept the show moving. Others felt her reign had turned too dark, too chaotic, particularly after her highly publicized feuds with castmates like Kathy Hilton and Denise Richards. but Rinna insists the break was necessary. "It was time," she said. "There's a moment when you realize your energy is being pulled in the wrong direction. I needed space to reset, to create. And to be honest, I've missed telling my story, not someone else's version of it." And now, with her daughters Delilah Belle and Amelia Gray building fashion empires of their own, and husband Harry Hamlin back in the spotlight with acting projects, the timing couldn't be more perfect for a Rinna-centered comeback. While she stopped short of giving full details, Lisa Rinna did share the concept behind her potential new show, and it's exactly what fans might hope for. "It's not just about drama," she explained. "It's about evolution. The fashion, the family, the fame, and the work. I want people to see what life looks like when you've built a brand from the ground up and are still trying to grow." The rumored format? A docuseries following Rinna's personal and professional life post-Housewives. Think fashion weeks, brand deals, and real, raw moments with her daughters and husband. It's said to be more aspirational than confrontational, though knowing Rinna, a little shade might still sneak in. Industry insiders say the show is being pitched to several streaming platforms, including Peacock, Hulu, and even Amazon Prime, with a few meetings already reportedly underway. Lisa Rinna, the brand. Rinna has always understood the value of reinvention. Long before she was stirring up trouble in Beverly Hills, she was a soap opera star, Days of Our Lives, a QVC maven, and a fashion chameleon. In recent years, she's leaned into entrepreneurship, launching Rinna Beauty, her growing cosmetics line, and Rinna Wines, a nod to her over-the-top, Rosa-loving persona on RHOBH. "People think I'm just good TV, but I'm also a businesswoman," she said proudly. "I know how to sell, I know how to connect, and I want to share what I've learned. There's a power in embracing who you are, flaws and all." A new show would not only continue to elevate her brand, but it could give fans an unfiltered look at how she juggles ambition, motherhood, and fame in her 60s, a topic rarely explored in mainstream reality television. Will the Housewives appear? The question on every fan's mind: will any of the RHOBA ladies make cameos? "Never say never," Rinna laughed. "I'm on good terms with some of the girls, and others, well, we'll leave that where it is." She hinted that while the focus would be on her family and brand, fans might see familiar faces from the Bravo universe. "If it feels organic, it'll happen. But I'm not building this to rehash old drama. I've done that. This is about what's next." One likely collaborator, Erika Jayne, her close friend and longtime ally. The two have stayed tight since leaving the show, and there are whispers that Erika might feature in an episode focused on rebranding and resilience. Fan reactions, mixed but intrigued. News of Rinna's possible return to reality TV has sent shockwaves through the fan base. Some are thrilled, calling it the spin-off we deserve, while others are more skeptical, unsure if Rinna can carry a show without the chaos of Housewives conflict. But love her or loathe her, no one can deny that Rinna is watchable. She knows how to stir conversation, push boundaries, and, most importantly, stay relevant in an industry that's constantly chasing the next trend. If she can channel her signature fire into something new, heartfelt, and unfiltered, this next project could surprise even her harshest critics. Final thoughts: reinvention with a Rinna twist. Lisa Rinna may have walked away from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, but she's not fading into the Hollywood background. If anything, she's stepping into a spotlight of her own design. "I'm not done," she said with a smile. "Not even close. The next act? That's the one I've been waiting to write." Whether it ends up on a streaming platform, cable, or something entirely new, one thing is certain: Lisa Rinna isn't just surviving post-Housewives, she's preparing to thrive. And honestly, we wouldn't expect anything less from the woman who made eating Xanax out of a bag at dinner look iconic.